George and the Dragon by Marriott Edgar. I'll tell you the tale of an old country pub as fancied itself up to date. It had the word garage written on its stable door and a petrol pump outside the gate. The George and the Dragon were its name of the pub, and it stood in a spot wild and bleak, where nowt ever seemed to be passing that way, 'cept carrier's cart once a week. The carrier's cart were a sturdy old Ford, and its driver were known as Old Joe. He had passed pub each week, but he'd never been in. Its name even he didn't know. One cold winter night, about 1:15, it were driving home over the moor, and had just reached the pub when his engine stopped dead, a thing it had ne'er done before. He lifted the bonnet and fiddled round, and gave her a bit of a crank. When he looked at his petrol, he found what were wrong. There wasn't a drop in the tank. He had 8 miles to go, and 'twas starting to rain, and he thought he were there for the night, till he saw the word garage written on the stable door. And then he said, "Lizzie, lass, we're all right." He went up to pub and he hammered at door, till a voice up above said, "Hello." "We're publican's wife," she said. "Now what to do? I've run out of petrol," said Joe. She said, "Who are you?" He said, "Carrier Joe." "Oh, so that's who it is," she replied. "You've been passing this door for close on 10 years and never once set a foot inside. A nice time of night to come knocking folks up," she continued. "Away with your truck. You'd best get your petrol where you'll buy your beer. You only come here when you're stuck." Said Joe, "I'll go if you sell me some fuel. I can't start my engine without. I'm willing to pay," but she told him to go, where he'd get his fuel for nowt. "Come, come, lass," said Joe, conciliatory like. "Let bygones be bygones, and when I come round next time I'll look in," she said. "Oh well, your petrol can wait until then." With these few remarks, the old girl took in her head and slammed the window into his face. He took a look round for the very first time. He noticed the name of the place. He picked up some pebbles he found in the road and tossed them against window pane. And before very long, lattice opened above, and out came the old girl again. "What d'ye want?" she inquired, and "Not you," Joe replied, for this treatment had fair raised his gorge. "I see George and Dragon's the name on the house, and I'd just like a word now with George." So, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. George and the Dragon by Marriott Edgar.